National doubleheader game today. You take a look at first. Detroit does not control its own from this point on. Bring it up live to the booth about the here and now. That's what Dan Campbell talked to.
Teams actually
Taylor's on the run back, and he's tripped up.
Unit like they were last year.
Well, you've got a patchwork offensive line. They start out with a little.
Get the ball to Gibbs.
I mean, he's had 5 yards a carry. 1,100 on the season. He's got. They fake it to him. Goff's in trouble. He's brought down back at the 20.
Benton does a great job swimming, and this is what we said is going to be one of the keys to the game.
Can you of the season as they go down out of the gun on 3rd and 11? They get it to Gibbs, and he is swarmed under right away by Eccles and
pass right out there, a screen. And you see
are much different. Harmon's been active. He's coming off of IR with a knee. Here's the punt by Fox to Austin. He retrieves it near the sideline. O'Mary here 10 years ago, the miracle in Motown.
This is rare.
3rd and 5 out of the gun. Looking, throwing, wide open is Washington. He puts his head.
How good he's played the last 2 weeks. This was his eyes. Looks to the left, comes back, throws off his back foot, moving defenders. That was a
1st and 10 to Gainwell. Bounces off a big hit and gets to about the 32.
Yeah. You know, he's done a good job. He was a quarterback going into college.
Out of Butte High School. Best tackle graded out in the league. Here's a 2nd and 5. And look out. That gets to him. Back at the 4.
And help him. Hutchinson.
Yeah, Gainwell was trying to help out Cook.
Yep, and it was just a poorly executed chip, which means
it's 3rd and 14.
First charge, timeout.
Ted, you know how he is. He's getting 21 years in the league. He sees the game like you did. You know,
tell right away the time on the play clock. We're not going to get this off. I'm going to have to do a snap count. They're going to get off the ball too.
He's still out after that surgery on the partially collapsed lung. Hopefully back as soon as next week. Here they toss it over to Firsker, and since they
help with a chip here, give him time, and then a deep middle route.
Ball caught. That's Raymond, and he made the move.
Using that exceptional skill set to move around. But go ahead.
On a 3rd and 12. They come back to Gibbs. Shakes off the first tackler. Picks up a bounce.
They aggressively take what the defense gives you.
7.
And the last 3 years.
Yep. Ever since he came to Detroit. There he throws down the middle of the field. He finds his target. And once again, it's it.
And then throws the ball on the back shoulder. In this game today, they already got 2 today.
Here's the handoff to Montgomery. His first touch for no gain.
It did the rest of the year.
What was that all about?
Harmon is back.
For your eyes. Look after you. 2nd and 10. Montgomery gets into the open. He's down to the 17.
We get the double team, and then the patience from Montgomery.
What a block by Kingsley. First down in the red zone. Off the hands, maybe deflected there by Porter. They've had 3 plays over 10 yards to get him down to this point. Looking deep down the field, and it is caught again. Firsker and goal. It's Gibbs. Going off that right side, and he maybe got a yard. That's all.
Wow. So should we get him the ball?
I mean, we'll definitely give you something to build off of and go with
Tim in this run game, so it could change going forward.
11th play of the drive. Back they go, and look at that play by Sawyer. Who we
part of the reason that Ohio State made that national championship run. But it's hard to get on the field when you got T.J. Watt like right.
Well, look at that little trickery. What a handoff. And St. Brown, though.
From the backside, right there, Hayward really does his job keeping the leverage. He sniffed that out. He's only played 29 years.
And Montgomery the back. They fake it to him. Goff looking, needs some help, running out of time, and real estate throws, and it's in.
Falling for the play fake. And Goff tries to make something work, but no.
Handoff Warren, and he's tacked back at the 1-yard line.
Is the safety who starts 10 yards deep and hits it, almost causing a safety.
By Kirby Joseph, who's on IR now. Quick toss. And it goes to Thielen. And he's out to about the wish. Let him go play. Take it to the second quarter. All right, so the Lions had
amazing. We're the best.
Start the second quarter. Handoff to Gainwell. And he's got an opening all the way out to the...
A little different for this Detroit team. They like to load the box, put people down in there, play man-to-man. And today they're starting them because they've given up too many exploits. Yeah, Gainwell is good, by the way. He's like a wide receiver playing running back. I mean, he's... Got to stop. I have no idea what's going on here. You?
Carl Cheffers and Maddox to the sideline. So Daniel Thomas comes in for him. Gainwell gives back a yard or two after that big run he just ripped off. Massively important game out there in the Mile High City with two divisional leaders. Here's Rodgers on 2nd and 10 looking for Metcalf.
The whole focal point for this defense, not to give up the explosive plays that they've given up.
On 3rd and 10, Rodgers able to somehow manipulate his body angle and get it at least. You got Raymond back deep, who's already had one punt return for a touchdown. There's not much room over there, plus a flag is out. 2024, Pittsburgh will have it this coming spring. His play action to start it. Goff got it away before he got hit from behind.
Back. Everyone's run up, make him feel you going deep, and just a deep out cut leads the NFL. Yards.
On 1st down, it's Montgomery, and there's Highsmith. Nearly made the play. On
for them to get in the playoffs. They've got to win out, I think.
2nd and 12. Back to Jamo, and he's got it for Williams, who had a big game against the Rams last week. They lost a wild one out there in Los. It's a 3rd and 6. Got the 1st down. St. Brown got separation.
Number 33, defense. Penalties decline. Results of the play. 1st down.
There, it's just a little bit of a busted coverage, but the motion is what created it. And I think that's why you see Dan Campbell coming in.
1st down from the 17. Montgomery for the 2nd straight carry. Gets set back a yard by Highsmith.
And kick this out on the edge. And Highsmith just high steps him. See what I did there?
Yeah, I like nothing wrong with a little play on words. Here's a 2nd and 11. And this play goes to, Gibbs gets walloped.
Coverage drop, get a little bit deep. Queen reads it and comes flying downhill. I thought Gibbs could have flattened the route a little bit more there. Still got to
attack guys with Watt and Herbig both inactive. Here's a 3rd and 11.
Oh, today, but he's going to stumble. Williams right there. Off trying to time that up. They'd have been short anyway, but though, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, Bates. Inside left and good. On a ball. And then Cisco next week. Or Green Bay lose against Baltimore up at Lambeau Field. Here's a 1st and 10. And they able to dump it off to Freiermuth.
And then he sees the screen. Comes flying downhill. I'm just impressed with him and Anzalone in there.
Here's a 2nd and 10. After a 5-yard loss on the 2nd sack. It's a one-hopper. Good call. Yeah.
And the difference is that ball comes back differently when you change centers.
He's trying to get it up. Back to the goal line. Now throws. And dropped right away.
Just really situational awareness by Pittsburgh. They extend out. They ran the route we just talked about on the other side. It's a good thing.
Yeah, this year averaging 46 gross per punt. Hoping to deliver a long one here, and he does. He's got some confidence.
Because he expected a Lions defender to be right next to him until he got pulled down by a Pitts.
Down in the win a week ago against Miami. Back to Warren. Tries to deliver a stiff.
The lead. Trevor Lawrence to Brenton Strange. Lawrence's 2nd touchdown of the game. 14-10 Jacksonville. Back to
10. Rodgers dumps it off. Warren bites to a tackle and able to scoot it.
Routes, screen routes. And you see this is what Detroit's plan was.
3rd and 4. Pressure, and they got him. Back at the 22-yard line.
On a wide. Look at this. He went against two guys, Jim. Goes through Fotano and McCormick.
For this defense, giving up the explosives. Got to put our heart
Doing it today.
Here's Raymond. That little room by either side in the last 7.5 minutes. Until now. Tesla.
Much help. This is, to me, a playoff game.
First down, if they go hurry up, Gibbs. First play that he's been able to make today with any kind of freedom.
So we're able to change the tempo there for a flash. Third straight completion. This one goes to Williams to about the 29.
Here, this is where that footwork, boom. Go through your progression and read. That is not as easy as he just made that look. Wow, and you saw the Lions fan actually jump up and be happy.
There's Gibbs again on 3rd and 1.
He went over, and the fan said something to him, obviously. Metcalf did not like what he said.
10, near the 20. Lions go to the end zone, and caught! What a catch!
And go up the seam, and you'll see the timing of the throw has to be perfect. And Tesla
in Michigan. That's his 5th touchdown of his rookie year. Bates adds the extra point. Okay, we got the most wonderful holiday stories starting at Macy's, where you'll find the perfect somethings for all the special.
to grow. He was impressive in camp early. Hard to get on the field, though, with some of these other guys a lot, but he's doing it. Hey.
Somehow Mike Arnold and his crew saw it. The director, there's the pass going to Metcalf.
Don't think something. It's like you have that weight of this, you know, for you, the homework assignment that you get this week for Detroit.
2nd and 10. And they go to Metcalf, and the ball comes out. There you go, Tony. They rush 3. Pass over to Freiermuth. He'll have the first down.
And get out, but Rodgers has to extend up, and then keeping his eyes downfield didn't allow Robertson and the defense with a chance. Now they got an opportunity the other way.
First down throw, and it's Freiermuth for the 3rd catch. 2nd and 5. Metcalf holds on this time. They got a flag.
10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Yassine right there. That's not always called that off.
And then 14. Over to Gainwell. Anzalone rides him.
If I was Detroit, I would have taken a timeout right there. You got seconds too long.
Timeout Lions with 41 seconds. Games. Again, Jacksonville leading that game out in Denver by 7 at the intermission. Converted on 3rd and 10. Can they do it on 3rd and 11? Yes, they can. As Thielen is able to bring it in for the greatest pass of his career. 10 years ago, the miracle in Motown. Bought the time to throw it.
Incredible throw.
Here he throws down the way, and that was thrown in the direction of DK Metcalf. He had several, but he told us that was, you could just feel it off the fingertips. You just know as soon as it leaves. Well, that's that arm is still alive. Here's a 2nd and 10. As he no-looks it really quickly, try to get it. Campbell.
Defense, 12 players on the field. The penalties declined.
You know, with 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's the pass down the way, and great chance.
MVS widened to the sideline on the release, and now there's no room. This one-on-one outside linebacker on Gainwell.
Rodgers off his back foot, throws it down the way, and the flag's coming up.
I mean, I don't think he was touched. I think this might be a touchdown, Jim.
I mean, Gainwell, look at him here.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
Oh, that's a catch.
Jim, I'm seeing exactly what you are. What an amazing play here by Gainwell. That ball does not touch the ground, and as you just said, once he possesses it.
And he showed it right here. It was from Mike Tomlin, who told us that, meeting with him on Friday.
But not for the guy with the best hands on the team who leads the team in receptions.
These plays we've seen this week. Miracle too, but it's pretty darn impressive.
And it's not Halloween. It's
extra point ties it at 10. No touch.
Just run it out to the 5 and down it. Take the 2 seconds.
That would have been good. Tom. Oh, Tony, and then there's the snap and the kneel down. Lions will trot to the locker room with the game tied. I think they're a little bit in shock at what just happened.
Both have all kinds of playoff implications. The final 3 weeks of the season, they both need this game as we start with a run back.
Yeah, just who cares? I mean, that's just.
On first down. Again, quick flick, and
Gainwell is. I can talk about how good these inside backers are on pass defense.
Had 4 straight touchdown drives in that game in the win against the Dolphins. Now they're trying to back up the time.
Kind of set personal records, basically, not since 2014 did he have that. Thinks he knows the defense.
3rd and 10 with 4 rushers. Down the middle, and he's got Thielen for a 3rd time in this game.
Huge window right there. So all he does is say, "Hey, go up to that huge window, Thielen, and just sit down."
12. Rodgers
Got to throw it away.
looking nothing there. Gonna race out at about
the lineman think it's around field, so he cannot throw this ball away. It would be the legal man downfield. So wisely.
Fake throw. He's got Washington. Well, they tried to strip the ball.
It looked like he was down here, but this is a big guy against 3 guys who play. This happened in our game 2 weeks ago where he tried to say, just get in the game and set up. I just want to.
Puts it into what was a good-looking drive for Pittsburgh up to that point. Goff throws it away in the
load to bring down, but 3 guys coming at you. That is true.
Trying to make sure he kept his head in the game. Built him up. Goff in trouble. Dumps it off. And Gibbs is able to.
4, 5. This is a nothing play, and it only gets a couple yards. But that could have been a turnover or safety.
Are between them. 3rd and 8, low snap. Goff picks it up. In trouble. He's sacked for the safety.
He's going to go ahead and blitz. Looks like he's in coverage. And then he runs underneath. And guess what?
When you're who had started the game, and now we see Nice snapping that one. And as I said, it was kind of a busted play.
What a big-time play by Pittsburgh, because Goff would never hold that ball if he thought.
I saw the coaches over there looking at that play, including Glasgow.
Blocked it where the communication should have been. Where's the mic and who's supposed to block who? And you see that's
Glasgow with the paddle. With the Steelers taking the lead at 12-10, it's Gainwell to about the 31-yard line.
They're hitting.
And Warren, he was in that pile. Bounced back outside. 10. Little pass play here to Gainwell. Steps out.
Motion. And you don't bump over enough. And Rodgers will sniff that out in 2 seconds. Goff and Rodgers, 2 of the best in the NFL.
First down. Rodgers plants and throws. The heave down the sideline. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and this is Arthur Smith's special. It almost got all the way back inside.
In Motown.
Look at the throw that he did before. This one.
That had to feel pretty good.
Had a chance.
We're talking about feeling pretty. Gainwell spins around. Campbell's not fooled.
No, and then not a ton of plays. It's almost a quarter of their plays. And another big
pump fake. Gonna take off. Almost able to get there.
As well as career long, based on the number you said. If he kicks from right here.
Yep. They're not going with that option.
Nope.
They're gonna go for it. Harper was.
That's going to be man-to-man. People coming after you up front. You know what you're getting. Can you execute?
Quick throw, and it is held on to. For the.
Just a little soft on the back end right there.
35. To Warren. big collision about the 32-yard.
I mean, truly seven significant players are out for the year. Leap off the tape. It's the culture he's created.
Going to give it back to Warren. And he is stopped by
linebacker. And their little guys hit, and their big guys run. But once again, another.
Rodgers goes to the sideline, and guess what? It's Scotty Miller again.
Out of bounds. He wants to snap it quick.
Back to Miller, his third catch. Again, he had one for the season.
Sometimes they get to the area quickly so you can go through the progressions.
Here's Warren. And DJ Reader holds on. Guess what? We got another of 19 times they've scored a touchdown. And Warren almost got there. You got a fourth and about a foot as Barnes
lives. But you can tell these guys are selling out.
Watch this play coming in. I got to think it's going to be success rate. Fourth and a foot. Oh, he hands it off to Gainwell instead. They crossed him up, and Gainwell's got the first down to about the 3-yard line.
And push him right up the middle on a quarterback sneak. And you know what's unique is when we talk to the
first and goal. Rodgers looking for another option, just going to throw it into the stands.
Penalty, replay first down.
Spencer Anderson flag for that one. So here we are, a minute and 56 to go in the third quarter. The Lions have run three.
A better job in the red zone on their offense. See what Pittsburgh does.
Handoff, Warren. DJ Reed comes up, was unable to get him alone short. A couple of third and long conversions and a fourth down, too. I'll get back apart. There's a guy's move first down back.
Everyone's in here. If you're going to run it, you got no chance. Got to throw it.
Rodgers, throw wide open. TK.
Pass interference, number 80. Offense, 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Everyone's a guy. Oh.
Wow.
I'm telling you. Remember, he played with Aaron.
Yeah, at the Jets.
That's right. They know each other well. One of your corners go down. You got a couple safeties down. Probably not.
Valdez-Scantling has pass caught by Gainwell.
And look at the coverage. This is a two-way go by Gainwell. And you see, let's take a timeout.
First charge timeout, Pittsburgh, a 30-second timeout.
This drive, by the way, has lasted. That's it. This is a team right here, Pittsburgh. The story told us, I'm in the solution-based business.
Got to adjust, and he has today.
Quick throw, Warren, nothing there. Lions stiffen to make the tackle.
This was just outstanding football chess match.
Off the clock from 23. Boswell kicks it straight through. Fumble recover. They start here at the 14. Goff getting chased, and that pass
here, but he's going to blitz off the edge. So when you turn your back as a quarterback, and now, oh, he's right here, and then Hayward busts through the middle. It's
offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Tracy.
Jim, an update on Lions cornerback DJ Reed. He was taken into the.
I think that's why we're seeing, to Tracy's point there, why Ramsey is down around the line of scrimmage, playing at that nickel position in.
And there's the pass down the middle, almost picked.
You'll see the internal pressure, but Goff tries to guess and gets lucky that this is
hands on the football, very nearly, but no INT. Here's Fox. Fair catch signal, and
we're sitting okay.
Handoff. Gainwell falls to about the 44, gain of 5 it away, and that led to a field goal. 2nd and 5. And Valdez-Scantling, Kreischer, and Hardy as they celebrate with today's top country artist, New Year's Eve Live, Nashville. Deep ball to Valdez-Scantling that very nearly connected. Here's another completion. Metcalf bouncing around, took 3.
Playing outside linebacker, and their nickel 3-3 has to play the run and get back out on the bubble.
Toss to Warren. Found a little opening, and away he goes! Jalen Warren with the touchdown!
4 or 5 yards for Washington, and Spencer Anderson, and that creates such a hole.
Ball in this building. 21-10. Make it now 22-10.
I don't think a lot of people really expected Pittsburgh to do it today without any rushing yards.
We've seen so many crazy comebacks this season in the NFL. That's not a way to get started. The year, Chicago last night, those Denver comebacks against the Giants and Philadelphia, it's on and off. Gibbs averages 5.5 a carry, 1,100 yards on the season coming in. Porter signed up from the practice squad today. They're looking to go against him here, and the catch is made by Raymond. Porter, by the way, set out one play. He's back out there. There's a pass to Tesla, who had a touchdown. The Lions' only touchdown of the game. Super Bowl on this field. 2nd and 3. And that's Zylstra with the first down.
And then tight end, back to back.
Fake the run to Gibbs. And they go instead to Raymond. Picks up good chunk play. Not
Green. But right now, like I said, they're going to take away your stars.
His last 5 passes. Got a new set of downs. He's going to stay up top. And, Amon-Ra unable. Catch, Tony's without a reception in the second half.
It's tough when you go a long time every drive that they play.
Yeah, Campbell, yes. 3rd and 2. Low throw to Tesla.
You're not really sure as a quarterback, so you start to do things.
He got stepped on by Mahogany. Yeah.
That doesn't feel good.
4th and 2, and timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Second charge timeout, Pittsburgh, a 30-second.
Where's the playoff picture for each of these teams? You look at this, Denver.
Goes, wow, that's a.
Whew.
The AFC is got.
Raymond, 10-5, touchdown Lions!
From Samuel.
This is why I talk about going to the other guys. Everyone is
to the season for Raymond. Extra point. Good. They give it to Gainwell. Got a good block from Metcalf, and he's
questionable with a hamstring injury, and the Lions do not have defensive end Marcus Davenport out there. He is questionable.
With a dump off pass, look at Gainwell. Get around all of that traffic.
Go block in the back, number 81, offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
It's called on Jonnu Smith.
be able to make that actual play. But if you push a guy in the back, well, you're
halfway through the final quarter.
And that's a huge difference.
Down the way they go. Metcalf turns around, back shoulder.
Before he turns his head, and it's just because the defender right there. This ball's already gone. Huge play.
Warren already whipped off one long run. He's got another one. No one's going to get to him.
5-yard run. A sprint to the end zone. Both of his rushes for extra point. Boswell. Good. 6:41 to go. See right now. 1st and 10. There's Amon-Ra with a flag out. Second down and 10. He's gone. Almost picked off for the 3rd time he had a play.
That's just a great play by Clark. You can't blame him for not getting a pick here. It's just a wonderful job of getting his hands on the ball.
Goff fires it. Got his man. It's Williams. 21 yards on that play.
It's a great read because they
4.5 to go. 2nd and 5. And that's going to pick up a 1st down with Frisker.
You can go to Williams when they decide to rotate the other side.
Austin
With the gain for 40 yards. Here's a little lob over to Gibbs. In the open field. He's down to a 4-yard line.
It's a screen pass versus all up front.
Here's Goff. Almost. That's Ramsey.
On this ball because that was a walk-in, easy touchdown. Trying to go fast right there. And I think that
picks. He's done it 10 times.
Oh, that's true. He needs another touchdown then, I guess.
Might come right here on 2nd and goal. Almost again.
And then no one's going to guard. Oh, you could not make it easier.
Over to Gibbs. He's wide open. Easy touchdown. Lions are in.
So you got Gibbs and Ferkser. As soon as Ferkser releases outside, it's too late. And you can't get
The Carolina practice squad this week brought back to Pittsburgh, where he has spent time, and the extra point by Bates is good. They just went 68. I'd like to welcome the audience to just joined us.
I don't mind targeting those guys when they just show up, because they're going to be possibly a little late to understand the defense, and it showed there.
Touchdowns in this game. Did you see Aaron Rodgers' numbers are good too? Warren averaging 10 yards. Handoff to Jonnu Smith. And Maddox trying to bring him down. Denver out of the Mile High City and finished off their 11-game home winning streak. And the streak, 1st and 10, handoff, and they're going over to Washington. And he runs over one defender.
But look at Aaron Rodgers' eyes. He's going to no-look this. Hey, everyone, run over here to the left while I throw the ball way out over here. Could have thrown a little bit better ball with the no-look. Just buy that.
Timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Here, because after that touchdown by the Lions, this defense was gassed. There's oxygen.
At 8.
And for the people who joined us, that did not